What's up, YouTubers? Today I'll bring a deck profile on the Dark regular deck. With the new support, Dark deck is better than before. I mean, this time you get to choose whatever you want to soul charge. Not all the time though, but most of the time you get to soul charge whatever you want. So, but the card need to have darkness. That's a downside, but it's pretty good because you look at more than 5, so you usually get one. For starting Vanguard, we should play this bet. Good starter to run. It lets you instant soul charge 3 and draw a card. The draw card condition is when you have 6 or more in the soul. But you have grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. No, grade 3 doesn't count. You have grade 1, grade 2. This card soul charge 2, that will be 4 card. Plus itself, that's 5. You need a GB1, so you guarantee have Shy skill. So that give you instant 7, which you could draw a card from it. Pretty free. I feel like it gives you a lot of boost. That's why you run this. You don't run any other ones. There is a assassin, but you run the assassin in deck instead of the starter, so you don't lose the starter, and this helps you get extra soul. That's why it's good. Then for grade 3, we run for Scharhrot. Every single time you shy, you get a counterboss 1. And soul charge 2, then if your soul is 6 or more, when your Vanguard attacks, you could choose one. Your opponent chooses one, the rear guard, and retires it. Then GB2 skill is if the number of card in your soul is 10 or more, this card gains a crit. If it's I believe 6 or more, you gain 5,000. So basically it's 16k and with a crit most of the time when you don't shy. Not bad. It has a crit on it, so pretty good. Your opponent has a guard every single time because of the crit. Then we play 3 Blade Wing, whatever. I'm not sure what's the name. Second skill is okay on ride. You get to soul charge more. Let's say if you have a grade 2 or a grade 1 on the board, you have multiple copy in deck. You can just copy them and then bring them into the soul. First ability is it allows you to have all your guard as long as you have 15 or more soul. All your guardian becomes gains 10k extra 10k shield. So if you guard with a trigger, that will be 20k shield. The bad part is that you have to soul charge soul blast 2 every single time you guard. So after that battle, after you guard, you have to soul blast 2. So you lose your soul too, and when your soul is below 15, you can't guard with this ability for the extra 10. But it's also good because it helps you to fill up your drop zone, and then you could shine to Ragey and return everything back to the deck. So that's why you run it, so you don't deck out. That's the own purpose. You try to save 1 late game so you could ride and shy into the Blade Wing to return your deck, so you don't deck out. That's the only purpose of the card. Then moving on to grade 2, we have for Executor. Executor is good. You usually use the second skill when placed on rare, or when this placed on rare, you could look at top 7 for a darkness skill card and put it into the soul. It helps you get assassin or the PG into the soul, and you could use them when you try to finish your opponent off. First skill is okay. Before the battle phase, you could counterboss 1, and this card gains 2,000, and if the number of cards in your soul is 10 or more, it gains another 3,000. So it gains 5k, so it becomes a 14 on its own. But you usually, for the second skill, you just want the soul charge. It's better than the grade 3. Grade 3 needs to counterboss 1 and look at the top 5. I don't play that because of Ragey. You could return your deck so you don't deck out. It's better, and it helps you defense too. Then moving on, we play 4 Vampir. It's the one that makes your opponent cannot guard with grade 0 or grade 0. So it's a 14k on its own, and your opponent cannot guard with grade 0 if you have how many? If you have 15 or more. So if the card in your soul is 6 or more, it gains 5. If you have 10 or more, it's it stop triggers. So it's a 14 silent home. It's okay, but downsides with darkness now, you have to soul charge every single turn. in order to activate darkness skill. So without soul charging, like if you're on Rage as Vanguard, you can't have a shy skill that lets you soul charge to every single time. So you need to save something allow you to soul charge, or else these darkness skill won't activate. So that's the only downside to it. Then moving on, we'll play for the other Vampir. It lets you it helps you soul charge. Plus, it's a nice column because with boost let's say a 7k booster, it will become a 19 with the skill become 24 right away. So it hits number and grant you 2 more soul. It's pretty good, but the 5000 power goes away after that battle. So even if you hit a stand trigger, you won't have the extra 5 unless you give the stand trigger. But that only makes this card 14 instead of 19. Then moving on, we'll play 4 PG. It's a new one, not the on flip. Cause usually you soul charge cards, and if you soul charge the PG into soul, you don't have it in hand. But with this new one, you could kill one of your grade 1 or lower to get this back to your hand with darkness in soul. So let's say you call assassin the turn before this, and you didn't finish your opponent off. Then it's your turn again. You shy with shy skill. You soul charge 2. Then you kill assassin from the board and get this to your hand. It's pretty free, not that bad. That's why you run 4. There's no point in running 1 or 2, because on flip, going to the soul, they'll be useless too. Then we play 3 Shy Father. Just here for Shy. You don't need to search. I mean, sitting on Blade Wing, it's minus. It makes your soul goes up slowly than Vampir, Scharhrot, but it's not bad either. Then moving on, we play 3 copy of Charmer. It's when you don't have Blade Wing and you have a huge soul and you're about to deck out. This helps you contain 13 cards in soul and return the rest back to the deck. So it helps you. And the turn that whenever darkness you gains 2000, and you have an option to kill it or not. If don't, just leave it on board. If you want to return some card back to your deck, you can just kill this and leave 13 card in the soul, and then it allows you to have some more card back to the deck. That's all it does. Then we'll play 2 Edge in the Darkness. Just for the skill has darkness on it. Usually nothing much. If your card in the soul is 6 or more, it's a 10k booster, and also it allows you to intercept from rare. If your card in the soul is 10 or more, and this allows you intercept from the back row. So basically, it's a 5k intercept, but with Blade Wing skill, it becomes a 15k. That's why it's pretty good. Also, you can soul charge it with darkness. Executor skill, you can search for darkness. Most of the card you play in this deck is darkness. That's why you can soul charge it. But the best card to soul charge with executor is usually assassin. 20k booster, beginning of your attack, you could call this out from the soul. If you have 10 or more, it gains 5. If you have 15, it gains 10k. So the 20k booster that turn with the Shy you have that gains 10 and your opponent cannot guard. That one, it becomes a 56 instead of 36. That's why this card is really nice. Then moving on for triggers, we play a crit for the Scarlet one, and then for the one that allows you to soul charge +3. It helps you boost up. Both of these help you boost up your soul, and they both gain power to your unit. But the Scarlet one lets you draw a card. Then we play 4 stand trigger. It helps you countercharge. This deck doesn't counterblast that heavy, since the only card that really counterblast is Scarlet, Starter, and the Great Shield. The rest doesn't need counterblast at all. Even your Shy doesn't need counterblast. So the whole deck is pretty free on counterblast. That's why you don't really need it. But it gives you an extra soul, and you let you draw a card too. Then we play 4 heal trigger. G-Guard, and help you live. I mean, it heals damage, that's why it's good. Then moving on to Shy, we play 3 of the rare from last set. Skill is when this attacks darkness, you have to have darkness first, which you actually do because of Scarlet's Shy skill. When this attacks, you could soul charge 2, and if the number card in your soul is 6 or more, this unit gets when this attack hits, you could retire one of your opponent's unit, and if you have 15 or more card in the soul, it gains 1,000 for each card in the soul. So basically, if you have 15 card in the soul, it has a skill that attack hits, kills, because guarantee whenever you have 6, it does that. Second ability is when you have 15 card soul. So if you have 15, that grants you 15k, so that's 41 as a first try, which is pretty good, but not likely. You hardly get to 15 soul on the first try, unless you actually have all the stuff for you. You usually go for this once, because your main strat will be this. I'm not sure, I don't know how to say the name, but skill is, once per turn you go flip a face, you go flip itself, persona flip, and this card gains 10k, then if the number of cards in your opponent, in your soul is 15 or more, this card gains, your opponent cannot call grade 1 or higher from their hand to guard, and if you have 2 or more face-up G unit in your G zone, this card gains a crit. So 36 was a crit, nice. With Assassin, that would be 56. If you have the critical trigger, that's 61. Really high power, but even with G Guardian, they need around 2, so which is pretty nice. Then moving on, we play 1 Scarlet. Scarlet is a GB2 skill which counterblast 1. It needs darkness too. I believe when you may pay the cost. If you do, you could put all of your rear guard into soul, gains 10k, and during that battle, if the card in your soul is 15 or more, your opponent cannot go grade 1. So it's the same thing as this one, but the difference is that this one doesn't have a crit, but you can soul charge all your rear guard to your soul to gain more soul cards in the soul, and you kill opponent's whole board. It's good. This card is good when you're playing against Link Joker or Kagero, since you don't have any board anyway. So you could just counterblast 1 free for killing your opponent's whole board. But that's when you are really bad condition, because that's the only card you could attack with. Other than that, it's pretty good. I mean, against Link Joker, you have a board and they are locked, so you don't have to worry they get a soul charge, and you can hit your opponent for 36 with no grade 1 or higher. If it's 5 damage, you usually win, but if it's 4, your opponent can YOLO on it, which is not that great. That's why you only need 1. Then we play 2 copy of this. Only purpose to soul charge a card from your hand. Let's say if you have Assassin in your hand instead in the deck, and you want to put it into the soul, this card can help you. Which skill is choose a card from your hand and put it into your soul. Then this card gain 1,000 for each of a card in your soul. And if you add 10,000 or more, your front row gains 5k. So basically, it's 10k. If you get 10k to yourself, and then you could give 5k to your rear guard. That's all it does. You just want to soul charge a card from your hand, like Assassin. So this is optional. You could try this first or try this first. Usually you go for this, unless you have Assassin in your hand. You could go for this. But other than that, it's fine. Then we play 4 Blackwing. Not Blackwing, Bladewing. It's there for returning deck, so you don't deck out. That's all it does. Then moving on to G Guardian, we play 2 of the 10k plus. Skill is if you have 15 more card in your soul, you could choose any amount of your unit, and they gain resist this turn. So basically, if you're playing against Dayusha, you could give resist to your own G Guardian, so they cannot be killed. Other than that, it's not that great. Let's say you're playing against Kagero, you might, but I mean, if you're playing against Diablo, you shouldn't do it, because then resist give you rear guard skill, so they can't be targeted, which you instantly lost to Diablo since you can't target the card. Other than that, 25k shield is good. And then we play 2 of the one from Fighter Collection. You play 2 of this. I rather go. Usually you G guard this first. It gives you 2 more cards to the soul. So if you are going first, let's say you're going first, you have 2 or 1 heal trigger in your hand. You G guard. That gives you extra 2 cards in soul. It helps you to go for this card easily. If you have 2, you could possibly go into this on your first try, which is pretty nice. So there you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you guys next time.